Doctor, I have a friend named Tanaka. He's 38 and was diagnosed with diabetes last year during a health checkup. But it seems like he doesn't really care about it.
Is that so? That's worrying. If diabetes isn't addressed early on, it can lead to serious problems in the future.
Well, he says he doesn't have any symptoms, so he's just ignoring it.
But often, the early symptoms of diabetes aren't noticeable. And if left untreated, it can lead to severe complications.
Like Tanaka, I'm honestly not too worried either. After all, I'm living a normal life.
That's a dangerous way of thinking. Diabetes gradually impairs the function of your internal organs and leads to the progression of atherosclerosis. Tanaka might be fine now, but
diabetes is just having a bit high blood sugar, right? Besides, if you don't enjoy sweet and tasty things, it's a wasted life.
Sweet things are indeed delicious, but please be mindful of your blood sugar sometimes. An irregular diet and lack of exercise are not good.
Oh, speaking of which, Tanaka eats out all the time, both lunch and dinner. For breakfast, he has pastry and sweet canned coffee. Is that healthy?
No, I wouldn't recommend that. Eating out often involves high-calorie meals with lots of sugars and fats, and it often lacks nutritional balance, and breakfast is important too. Especially pastries, which are high in carbohydrates and are something I advise diabetic patients to avoid.
But both of Tanaka's parents have diabetes. Isn't there a genetic aspect to it? It seems inevitable to get diabetes. What's the use of being careful with food?
Genetics do play a role, but lifestyle is the most important factor. Although genetic influence is significant, you can prevent the onset and worsening of diabetes by improving your lifestyle.
Wow, I didn't know that. But poor eating habits from childhood can disrupt your diet later in life, right? Tanaka's parents love to eat, and they have obesity, diabetes, fatty liver, and high blood pressure. They're on medication and seem to think that's enough to manage their conditions while still eating poorly.
Indeed, the environment you grow up in is crucial. However, once you're an adult, it's up to you to take care of your health.
Tanaka blames his family environment for his failed dietary improvements. He resents his parents for it and has fallen into self-loathing. He's been feeling down and missing more work days.
Tanaka seems to be under a lot of stress. Organizing your diet isn't as hard as it might seem.
But diet restrictions are stressful, aren't they? Having to resist what you want to eat.
Stress isn't good for the body either, but there are sustainable ways to manage your diet. It's all about balance.
Got it, but doctor, I'm worried about diabetes progressing. What exactly happens with diabetic complications?
Diabetic complications are varied. They can affect many parts of the body, like retinopathy, kidney issues, nerve damage, heart disease, and strokes.
That's scary. Tanaka recently mentioned his vision is getting worse.
That might be a sign of diabetic retinopathy. Early intervention is crucial.
But doctors are pretty strict, right? Aren't many doctors in a bad mood? Honestly, I don't really like hospitals.
I understand, that's a common feeling. But why do you feel that way?
Actually, I was scolded severely at another hospital for my lack of health consciousness. It's made me scared to come to the hospital.
That must have been tough. But we don't scold our patients here. We want to work together to improve your health.
Really? But hearing about Tanaka, diabetes seems like a tough disease to manage.
True, diabetes requires careful management, but with proper care, you can lead a quality life.
But I tend to jump to conclusions and lack knowledge, so I'm honestly not sure what to believe.
Then let's learn together. Let's gain a proper understanding of diabetes and find manageable ways to control it. Check out other videos on YouTube too.
That makes sense, considering Tanaka's situation. I need to be careful too. Thanks, doctor, I'll give it a try.
No problem at all. Let's work together for your health.